Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with something a little bit different today. This is my first layout for LOAD519. My husband had bought me a membership to Scrap Happy for my birthday this year. So this is the first load that I am able to participate in. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing these videos or if this one is just kind of like a fluke. What happened is I got the prompt first thing this morning. I woke up a little bit early so that I can make some time to work on a layout. The prompt was something like where you go to get away from everyday life or whatever. And for me, that would be travel. So I decided to do some travel photographs on this one. I am using a sketch. It is from Page Maps. It's up in the top right-hand corner. The sketch I thought would make it a lot easier for me, and it did. Probably make it a lot more simple, but you can see on this sketch there are a lot of details I'm gonna miss, like where the title's at. I don't do that. Any of the stitching, I don't do any of that, because the point was I wanted to get this done. I do have 4 pictures, and that's not what the sketch calls for, but that's okay. I'm gonna ink all my pieces that I put down with the vintage photo ink just to kind of have it stand off. This brown against that yellow, it was kind of blending in a little bit, and I did kind of think that I was gonna maybe trade that out for pink, but in the end I do keep it that craft color. I just inked the edges of it instead to kind of pop it off a little bit. I am also going to use this other strip that is actually a floral paper, and that's where I'm going to get my pinks and more yellows and some aqua type colors. I am going to be using a hole punch on the sides to wrap my twine through, because you can see on the sketch it suggests that you do that with the twine, so I went ahead and did that portion right here up front. I also cut out a strip of pink and a strip of aqua that I'm going to use. You can see on the sketch again there's several strips of paper underneath kind of the center, almost the center-ish. I am just going to be using 2 of those strips, and because I kind of totally changed the configuration of the sketch by using these 4 3x4 photos, my title kind of gets lost a little bit. When I go away and go looking for the thicker font that I want to be using for my title, I found this one that was so cool, and it totally matched that tan paper. Well, the font was pretty big and it would not fit up at the top of the page, so I'm going to be running it vertically up that left hand side. You will see that here in a minute. Now, I did not even take time to map my photos this morning. I wanted to get my base done, and then today I packed my iris container. It has a bunch of Maggie Home stuff in it. I pulled some stuff, threw it in there that I thought I might use, threw in some scissors and some glue, and then left the house. So at lunch I was sitting in my car. I have a RAV, so I was sitting in the back part of the RAV, and I was just scrapbooking, finishing this up. And that was kind of my intention. That's probably how I'm going to finish Load, assuming I do finish it. That will be how. I cannot do it all at home in one day because, well, I just don't scrap that fast. Probably I'm going to end up doing my base pages in the morning, and I'll probably end up throwing the stuff in the iris container and taking it to work and finishing it up there. Here's those thickers I found. Don't those look really good with that brown, right? Because they're kind of the same color and they have a white line through them. They're really cute. I picked those up at Tuesday morning, and the font is called Maggie, or the thicker pack is called Maggie. I don't know what collection that comes with. Like I said, I just found those at Tuesday morning. Even if this is the only title I get out of that one thicker pack, I'm still going to be super duper excited about it. I am going to put my title down. It's Mirador Princess. Okay guys, so I started this morning, and then I embellished it in my car at lunchtime. You can see that right here I used a piece of chipboard, and this said antique on it, so I just put one of these crepe paper stickers over it. It says I heart this day, and then I put another one back behind here, and then I used a crepe paper puffy sticker right here and a sticker heart right there just to get a little bit more pink up there. I wanted the darker color because I used this camera down here and it has that dark pink in it. Down here we have a ticket, and I cut it in half, put part of it right here and part coming out the side, and then I just used this camera sticker and I popped it up on some foam tape. Put 2 more puffy hearts down here, and then spelled out Malaga with the gold letters that are in that Maggie Holmes sticker book, kind of like the plannery one. So that's all I did to this. Everything else I'm pretty sure I did on video this morning, and then I finished it up this evening. So that's what we have for our layout for day 1 of load 519. I don't know how often I'll be doing these videos. I don't know if anybody even wants to see them, but here is the first one, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.